If you're planning to sponsor your spouse in 2026, your application must be stronger than ever. The IRCC is quietly tightening marriage scrutiny, and most couples don't realize their files look weak until it's too late. Before we dive in, my name is Donovan Francis. I'm a Canadian immigration lawyer at Goose Law Immigration. And over the years, we've helped couples from all over the world to submit their strongest sponsorship applications. And we see firsthand exactly where the IRCC has been tightening the rules. And so today, I want to walk you through some of the top reasons that the IRCC is refusing cases and what you can do to avoid your case falling into the refusal pile. And so if you want a deeper dive, please feel free to join my free sponsorship webinar. The link is in the description below and also in the comments section. So let's start with one of the biggest changes, greater scrutiny. The IRCC is examining marriages way more aggressively than they have before. After the tightening of the PR caps and slowing down of the family immigration stream, officers are looking for reasons to check or question the genuineness of relationships. For example, cultural differences that used to be fine are now being questioned, right? Things like age gaps are being questioned even more. And then on communication patterns, those are being scrutinized more than they ordinarily would have been. And this does not mean that your relationship isn't real. It means that you need to explain your relationship way more now. So let's talk about the biggest reason that applications are being refused, and that is weak evidence. Common issues we see around this is low volume chat logs. Officers need to see consistency and emotional depth, not just a handful of messages. The other one has to do with generic photographs. If your photos don't show context, they don't help your case, right? The other one is no relationship timelines. Officers need to understand how your relationship grew over time. Another one is insufficient proof of ongoing communication. This is especially important where there's a long distance relationship or a culturally complex relationship. And so if you don't tell your story clearly, the IRCC will create their own interpretation, and that almost never works in your favor. Another extremely common refusal reason has to do with inconsistent answers between the partners, and this is quite common. Officers often find that there are different dates, between about when you met. There may be conflicting wedding details, or there may be contradictions around the relationship timelines. These inconsistencies are often innocent, but the IRCC does not see them that way. They see them as signs that the relationship may not be genuine. So you must bear that in mind. The IRCC also evaluates the sponsors, and many couples underestimate how important this process is, right? And some of the red flags here include sponsors who rely on social assistance. That's a no-go. Recent bankruptcies or unstable finances, or maybe recent address changes, inconsistent employment history, and so on. None of these guarantee a refusal, but they must be explained properly. Officers want to see stability, so that's going to be important. Another thing is poorly completed forms. This is one of the top refusal reasons. And some of the common form errors include wrong dates, missing travel history, incorrect relationship declarations, leaving blank fields, fields that should otherwise have been filled. So IRCC officers don't fix these errors. They just refuse the application. If your relationship has any complexity, age gaps, cultural differences, long distance, previous marriages, you should have your file reviewed before you submit them. These issues are not automatic refusals. They just need proper explanation, and that's going to be important. So on that note, I want to thank you for watching and invite you to subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns and to check the link below to join my free spousal sponsorship webinar where I'll walk you through how to build the strongest possible case. See you then.